Some animals are pure survivors. From a whale shielding a diver from danger to a leopard clinging to life in a deep well, these stories will leave you speechless. What makes animals fight so hard against impossible odds? Stick around, because these 12 survival tales will prove that nature is full of heroes. Today, we're diving into the world of animal survival stories that are so incredible, they'll make you question reality. You're about to meet animals who stared death in the face and lived to tell the tale. Or in some cases, let their actions do the talking. These stories aren't just about survival, they're about courage, instinct, and resilience. Ready to be amazed? Let's get started. The sweltering heat of the African savanna, a lion pride cautiously approaching a much-needed oasis. Thirsty cubs eagerly dash toward the water, but hidden beneath the surface lurks a relentless predator, a crocodile, waiting for the perfect moment to strike. Sensing the danger, the mother lion acts swiftly. She rounds up her cubs, keeping them close, but the day's challenges are far from over. The pride must cross the river to find safer grounds. With vigilant eyes and unwavering courage, the mother leads her pride into the perilous waters. As they reach the opposite bank, a chilling realization hits. The smallest cub is missing. He hesitates on the far side, fear in his eyes as a crocodile closes in. The cub finally gathers his courage and begins his crossing, every second bringing him closer to danger. Just as the crocodile lunges, the cub reaches safety, his mother's powerful roar forcing the predator to retreat. Against all odds, the little cub survives, proving that even the smallest in the wild can show incredible resilience. On a small Brazilian island, an unlikely friendship has captivated hearts worldwide. João Pereira, a retired fisherman, found a Magellanic penguin covered in oil, struggling to survive on the beach. Weak and near death, the little penguin had no chance without help. João cleaned its feathers, fed it daily, and named it Dindim. Over weeks, the penguin regained its strength, but when it was strong enough to return to the sea, João set it free, expecting it to disappear forever. But Dindim had other plans. Months later, João spotted a familiar figure waddling toward him on the beach. Against all odds, the penguin had swum over 5,000 miles back to its rescuer. Since then, Dindim returns every year to spend a few months with João before heading back to his ocean home. This incredible story isn't just about survival, it's about an unbreakable bond between a man and a wild animal. Dindim's loyalty shows us that kindness can create connections that transcend species and distance. In the turquoise waters of the Pacific, a drama of survival unfolded. A green sea turtle swam gracefully, unaware of the predator stalking it. A tiger shark, swift and relentless, was closing in fast. As soon as the turtle sensed the danger, its instincts kicked in. Unlike most creatures that would flee in a straight line, the turtle had a smarter plan. It zigzagged through the water, twisting and turning to make it harder for the shark to follow. At one point, the shark lunged, jaws wide open, but the turtle darted upwards, using its flippers to push off the shark's head and gain speed. The predator was relentless, but the turtle's agility and determination gave it an edge. Finally, the turtle reached the safety of a coral reef, where the shark couldn't follow. Exhausted but alive, the turtle proved that sometimes wit and quick thinking can outmatch even the fiercest hunter. This remarkable escape shows the survival skills that make sea turtles such enduring icons of the ocean. In the deep, crystal-clear waters off the coast of the Cook Islands, a marine biologist named Nan Hauser was conducting a routine dive. Surrounded by the serene beauty of the ocean, she didn't notice a shadow creeping in the distance. A tiger shark, one of the ocean's most formidable predators, was closing in. But Nan wasn't alone. A massive humpback whale, curious and majestic, had been swimming nearby. Sensing the danger, the whale acted in an extraordinary way. It swam toward Nan and gently nudged her, using its immense body to shield her from the approaching shark. At one point, the whale even tucked Nan under its pectoral fin, keeping her safe while its massive tail warded off the predator. After what felt like an eternity, the tiger shark finally swam away. Once back on her boat, Nan was overwhelmed by what had happened. This wasn't random, it was an intentional act of protection. The encounter left her and many scientists wondering about the deep intelligence and empathy of humpback whales. It was a moment that proved the ocean's greatest giants can also be its kindest guardians. Off the coast of Florida, a boating trip turned into a heart-pounding tale of survival and loyalty. A Labrador retriever named Max was enjoying the breeze on deck when a sudden wave rocked the boat. In the chaos, Max was swept overboard, disappearing into the choppy seas. The owners frantically searched, but couldn't find their beloved companion. Heartbroken and fearing the worst, they returned to shore, devastated. Little did they know, Max wasn't giving up so easily. Driven by an unshakable bond with his family, Max began swimming. The waves were rough and the current was strong, but this determined dog pushed forward. For 6 grueling miles, Max paddled tirelessly, guided by instinct and love. Hours later, as the owners arrived back at the dock, they spotted a drenched and exhausted figure emerging from the water. It was Max. Against all odds, he had navigated his way back to shore, refusing to let anything keep him from reuniting with his family. This remarkable story of loyalty and determination shows why dogs are called man's best friend. Max's incredible swim captured hearts worldwide, proving the lengths animals will go to for love. In a quiet suburban home, chaos erupted when a fire broke out unexpectedly in the early morning hours. Smoke filled the air, and the family inside had no idea that danger was creeping closer. But one unlikely hero was ready to act, a clever parrot named Max. As the flames spread, Max, sensing the urgency, began mimicking his owner's voice, shouting, "Help! Fire!" The loud cries startled the family awake. Disoriented but aware, they quickly realized what was happening and managed to escape the house in time. Firefighters arrived shortly after, extinguishing the blaze before it could cause further damage. They were astonished to learn that a parrot's quick thinking had saved the day. Max's sharp instincts and ability to mimic human speech turned a dire situation into a miraculous rescue. This story isn't just about survival, it's a reminder that intelligence and bravery can come from the most unexpected places, even from a feathered friend. In the vast savannas of Africa, an elephant named Tembo became a legend. As poachers closed in on her herd, Tembo's keen instincts took over. With her family's survival at stake, she led them on a daring trek through dangerous and unfamiliar territory. For 100 miles, Tembo navigated harsh landscapes, dry riverbeds, thorny bushes, and predator-filled plains. She avoided the usual waterholes, knowing poachers often waited there. Instead, she relied on her memory to find hidden paths and obscure sources of water. Her incredible journey wasn't just about her intelligence. It was about her determination to protect her herd. By the time they reached a safe, protected area, Tembo and her family were exhausted but alive. Wildlife experts tracking her movements were amazed by her strategic thinking and ability to adapt. Tembo's story is a testament to the intelligence and resilience of elephants, and a reminder of the challenges they face in the wild. Against all odds, she outsmarted her would-be captors and ensured her family's safety. The Australian bushfires of 2019-2020 were devastating, claiming millions of animal lives and leaving their habitats in ashes. Among the chaos, one story of survival captured hearts worldwide. A woman named Toni Doherty was driving through a scorched forest when she spotted a koala clinging to a burning tree. Its fur was singed, and it cried out in pain, a sound that would move anyone to action. Without hesitation, Toni rushed toward the flames, wrapped the koala in her shirt, and poured water over its burns. She named him Lewis, after her grandchild. Though Lewis fought bravely for days, his story became a symbol of resilience and hope amidst tragedy. His rescue video went viral, inspiring people worldwide to aid wildlife in need. Even in the darkest times, small acts of courage can make a world of difference. In the heart of Africa's savanna, a playful baby elephant wandered too close to the edge of a muddy waterhole. Within moments, the ground gave way, and the little calf was stuck, unable to climb out of the thick, clinging mud. Its frantic cries echoed across the plains. The herd quickly responded. Adult elephants surrounded the waterhole, trumpeting loudly, their concern palpable. The matriarch, wise and experienced, took charge. She tried using her trunk to pull the calf free, but the slippery mud made it impossible. Undeterred, the herd worked together. They used their powerful tusks and trunks to dig into the mud, creating a slope for the baby to climb. After hours of relentless effort, the calf finally scrambled to safety, muddy but unharmed. The baby's rescue wasn't just a show of strength. It was a testament to the incredible bond and teamwork that elephants share. Their loyalty and determination remind us of the deep emotional connections animals are capable of. In a small village in India, locals woke up to a startling discovery. A leopard had fallen into a deep, uncovered well during the night. Trapped and terrified, the big cat clung to a wooden log that villagers had thrown in to keep it afloat. Its roars echoed through the air, a desperate cry for help. Leopards are powerful predators, but this one was utterly vulnerable. With no way to climb out, exhaustion was setting in. The villagers, despite their fear, acted quickly. They contacted forest officials, who arrived with a plan to rescue the stranded animal. Using a sturdy cage tied to ropes, the team carefully lowered it into the well. The leopard, sensing a lifeline, climbed into the cage. As the cage was hoisted up, the crowd held its breath. After several tense minutes, the leopard emerged, soaked but alive. The forest officials later released the leopard back into the wild, unharmed. This incredible rescue wasn't just about saving a life. It showed the deep respect and coexistence between humans and wildlife in India. A simple act of courage made all the difference for this majestic animal. In the aftermath of a devastating earthquake in Turkey, hope seemed almost lost for those searching for survivors. For days, rescue teams sifted through the wreckage, pulling out both the living and the dead. But even in such a bleak scene, miracles can happen. Rescuers heard faint sounds beneath the rubble of a collapsed building, a muffled whimper that seemed almost impossible. The source? A small dog named Pamuk. Trapped under tons of debris for an unbelievable 23 days, Pamuk had defied all odds. How did he survive so long? Experts believe the pup found tiny pockets of air and may have scavenged for scraps or moisture trapped in the wreckage. His resilience shocked even the most experienced rescuers. When Pamuk was finally pulled out, weak but alive, the scene was emotional. Crowds cheered, tears flowed, and for a brief moment, the devastation around them faded. Pamuk's survival wasn't just about his strength. It became a symbol of hope and perseverance for everyone affected by the tragedy. This miraculous story reminds us of the incredible will to live, even in the darkest moments. In a bustling town in India, a surprising bond formed between two unlikely companions. A tiny orphaned puppy, abandoned and vulnerable, wandered the streets searching for food and safety. Life was harsh, and survival seemed almost impossible for the little pup. That's when an unexpected guardian appeared, a rhesus macaque monkey. Spotting the puppy, the monkey took it under its care. This wasn't just a passing curiosity. The monkey treated the puppy as its own, carrying it on its back and sharing whatever scraps of food it could find. The pair became inseparable. Whenever danger approached, the monkey would shield the puppy, baring its teeth to ward off stray dogs or other threats. Onlookers in the town were amazed to see the monkey gently grooming the puppy or cuddling it for warmth during the chilly nights. This heartwarming story spread quickly, inspiring people to see the depth of empathy animals are capable of. Despite being from completely different species, the monkey and the puppy demonstrated the power of love, care, and survival. Their story is a touching reminder that even in the wild, kindness and compassion can create bonds that defy all expectations. Nature never ceases to amaze us, and these stories are proof that survival isn't just about instincts. It's about heart, determination, and the bonds we share with the world around us. From animals that defy predators to those that overcome impossible odds, each of these tales reminds us of the incredible resilience found in the natural world. What's even more inspiring? These survival stories teach us to never give up, no matter how tough the challenge. So the next time you're faced with an obstacle, remember these remarkable creatures who fought with everything they had. Thanks for watching, and if you enjoyed these incredible stories, don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe for more amazing content. See you in the next adventure.